So the other night a friend reached out to me and asked me if I've ever heard of something called the Dunning-Kruger-Effect, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And honestly, I never had, so I had to look it up, and I thought it was interesting and worthy of a discussion today. And so basically the definition of the Dunning-Kruger effect in psychology is when a person does not have skills or ability in a specific area but sees themselves as fully equipped to give opinions or carry out tasks in that field, sound familiar, even though objective measures or people around them may disagree. They are unaware that they do not have the necessary capabilities. So why am I bringing this up today in this video? Just to talk about people's incompetence, talk about how there's a lot of narcissistic people out there in society. No, I wanted to key in on the word unaware and talk a little bit about self-realization in life and knowledge versus wisdom in life. My grandmother always used to say, knowledge is power. And she was right. Knowledge can be a very powerful thing. You don't have to have a lot of it, as we'll see from something like the Dunning-Kruger effect. You may get a little bit of knowledge and think that you have all the knowledge, and that gives you power over people. But there's knowledge, there's wisdom, but there's also a false sense of self. And self-realization is really, really huge for one's own journey in life, one's own spiritual evolution in life, because we can have all the knowledge in the world. We can be very book smart, we can have all the degrees, we can obtain everything and just fill our heads with knowledge. But does that actually make us wise? Well, no, not necessarily. You could say living is wisdom. But does just living and breathing and having experiences make us wise? No, not necessarily. So it's not about how much information we can fill our heads with. It's not about how many things we can experience in life. It's how we apply those things, how we apply that knowledge and give value to it, and how it creates a better sense of self. Not a false sense of self, not something where we are trying to obtain power over other people. So evolution has a lot of growing pains with it because it has a lot to do with diving into ourselves, admitting that we don't have all the answers, so admitting to some of our weaknesses, and that's where something like cognitive bias can really put a pause, put a hold on our own self-realization, our own self-evolution, okay? We may think we're becoming a better person by just filling our head with knowledge, but if we never apply it, it's like reading a self-help book or book after book. Don't get caught up in the knowledge. Don't think that having all the answers makes you automatically a wise person. Detaching from this idea of, I need to have all the answers, I have all the answers, I have more answers than everybody else. It's detaching from that stuff. And that is huge for anybody's spiritual growth. And just being aware of it. Being aware when your ego is talking and telling you to, that you're gonna just obtain all this power automatically just from information. It's not true. So anyway, let me know your thoughts below. If you haven't done so, subscribe. I put out new videos every single week for you on all things Chinese medicine, 5 elements, self-empowerment, self-evolution, spirituality, all kinds of good stuff. So on that note, have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.